Minya, Mechia na Mama Wakwaba. Mama, a few minutes of your time. I think say I will not take more than 30 minutes. Roughly by 30 minutes the we discussion. I think say Enra on the Sunday 17th of April 2022. And Kevin Ekotila and Evelyn Serwaah broni. Some interview concerning Ghana president, Yemam Penny, His Excellency Nanado Dankwa. And serwaah broni, a relationship or their friendship or whatever that you may call it. And we have some discussion. It was very nice discussion, very well planned and good conversation. I enjoyed it. But I observe with the interviews now, of course, I think say you some errors being some kind of mistakes be with here. I think say we have to put things right. That's what I say. And then no juma. Nti se wutie mi na se o hwe me nko ade a e wo Pitanochi TV or Pitanochi page a bo modern na share program na wo nua bi so emiti conversation no e bia na wanya time entie ni nyina but ma me kika the important ones in it na nkyerɛ na se wutie mi na wo hwe me na se o share so a bo modern na I think say I will introduce this tap send to you. The super fast and secure way of sending money a tap send se wo Europa. And I will be used to download do we soon as I say we send this kind of 5 bonus, £5, $5, €5, an amount of 5 I will bet me use promo code P and not 1 as your promo code. Tap send and also say oh send this so you don't need to be use credit card and a MasterCard you just have to use your normal bank card that we use we download do we will bet me they send this card fast and say we get text messages now. O testi ya sisi ya na edru ama fast. Na afe ye nim komo. Try to download the tap send and use promo code. No say o download we now be send this car. O mo bisa o say use promo code. Promo code no use a P anochi 1. Na ma bonus $5, €5 and £5 for free. Afe ye nim komo bi. Minua share program na unua bisumra na yeni nkomo wi pa yen discuss nkomo wi na menchire wo de yakone de ba share program na unua bisun TV because I pin so and me kan no their conversation no it was very nice and then it was well planned and obia so busa na nsem no wo ma men kan okura bi nchire wo say de be ya obeti ase because before the conversation that we won by granting interview no there was a conversation back door. They had a conversation. They discussed the questions that will be asked. And serwaah broni, Evelyn serwaah broni answers that she will answer. Due to law, for some security reasons, it was a planned thing. Get it in mind. This is not just a raw interview as serwaah will be. It's a planned interview. Get it straight. And this planned interview will be a script. And to say my script amount, the questions that I will ask you, and the answers that you have to give, to get this straight in your mind, say a planned, organized interview, which serwaah broni knew exactly the question that will be coming, and Kevin Ekotila also know exactly the questions that will be asked and the answers that will be coming. But any other additional thing biano, about to say true or no answers now or dear mano and a best sanyama. But there's a lot to talk about this. I don't want to spend much of your time. But get this thing straight or by doing baby and Imsadi and make say it's a reality. And now we won't say Evelyn okutane scripts or the Monsemina or Kenny now because it's planned. Mamencho the NTA make say it's a planned thing. No. Said the baby see my so. The same thing and the relationship that serwaah broni had, or the friendship that she had with our president, His Excellency Nanado Dankwa, it also planned and organized something. Unim the NTA make us atem natural. Me pese me twi wan receive bi suspa obadwene ba. Emfa bufo entie me emfa otan hweme. It might probably be you an NPP, you are other party, but this is not about party. So long as our president remains Ghana president, he's for us all. He's not only a president to NPP. Our president, His Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is not a president only for MPP party. He's a president of Ghana. And Ghana ni bia o whole right to say or can asem or criticize it or chere na adwene ne e koso e wo oman Ghana because ona ye man panyin. Now tie sa sebu. Serwaah broni e de nsem bia ba beto abonte a e chere ye Ghana fo say one ye man panyin atwempena omanya ayonkofa na emom ne ehia no wa ayonkofa mu ana empena twenu say eniema bi ko so a national security ana enkrofukuo bi eye na adwene se ombedi na wu ana ombedi ne bone, which your man panyin was involved. He knows about this. Enunti wa ye na adwene se obepata no potoka se mubrofu nu obe compensate no ena your man panyin so nyo no nko anim se wa broni Kennedy Japan nim se wa broni wa ye MP Asin Central eye hopsi na doye ono susu no odidi MPP achi ati say omo de enwuma bi hye ne nsa MPP for the enwuma bi a hye ne nsa ye Ghana enwuma yi bi ono so ya aware the relationship or the friendship between Serwaah broni and our president His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa and enkrofo bi so keka ho John Boadu ya bobo omudin enkrofo bebre agriculture minister nyina omo ya aware, including our president His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa baba aye friend Dukua ono so ya aware say ne papa enim Serwaah broni. There are a lot of people who knew the friendship or the cordial relationship between Serwaah broni and our president. There are a lot of people who knew this thing. That means he said it might be true say ana ebetimi aye no kre say even your first lady Enkrano Rebecca onim Serwaah broni nenso onka ho asem wansa ba ebedi nkomabu a. One, Serwaah broni MPP ni tieriye. Serwaah broni was an MPP and Serwaah broni started getting closer to our president since 2014 according to Evelyn Serwaah broni. Get this thing straight. 2014, at that time, your man panyin Nana Addo Dankwa His Excellency na onye president for Ghana. 2014. That means Serwaah broni getting closer to your man panyin was because she's an MPP member. And being an MPP member, no, any MPP member has the right to get closer to the president. Because that time he was not a president, he was a leader of the MPP party or the flag bearer or whatever. At least MPP amakazamanyokuo no na ye man panyin Nana Addo Dankwa odimu akotene etu obi a oye MPP ni bia e wo hu kwanya say or get closer to him. Etinya Serwaah broni nko na ye oba wa get closer to our president. There are a lot of women. Nemom Serwaah broni's own becomes different. Why is it different? Now let's face the fact and the reality here. Serwaah broni and ye man panyin anamontuo no, it did not start in a relationship because your man panyin obe get closer to your man panyin bia no obe open up to talk to that person. I just want you to get things straight. When person may bias or you switch the whole thing to another party or you think say I'm politicizing everything. I want us to face the fact and reality. So get this thing straight in your head. We are facing fact and reality. And I'm telling you the truth thing in what I see as I observe a conversation or interview or discussion between Kevin Taylor and Serwaah broni with Onwan Kasane mindset. No na mi church room de ekoso. Afetie no ha. Serwaah broni si 2014. Ena otimini ye man panyin enanteye. That means or ye MPP member. Etino ye man panyin obi as obi or NDC ni oba bia betimi akọ mahama ho ene na di nkomo ene na sere mahama be open na nipa kro because nipa de NDC ni oguta membership card. It will be open up the door to that person. The same applies to Nana Addo Dankwa. He will definitely open doors to any party member bia whether a male or female. Obeba na akwam. Nemo this thing that happened no different now. serwaah broni ene ye man panyin nya nkomodidie mu akodru baabi no. It got to a time serwaah broni peso kire say oye na adwene say woni ye man panyin edi nkomo. I think say somewhere 2019. I stand to be corrected because the conversation was very long. About only nya conversation bi and o ka che say obe free Canada. Evelyn serwaah broni e wo Canada. And also obe free Canada abakana. Name mo oba for holidays bi se ne dan ho asem bi na oba. Now tie conversation you because usu tie bi a wa adwene ankoso. Me pese me twe wa adwene si bibi so. Now serwaah broni eso obeba Ghana. Ena wabo ye mampanyi amane. Ana ye mampanyi obo na mane no. Na hopes na doye. Enso si wono so kura pese oba Canada for some new project bits of holidays. Tio. Eti the moment hopes na doye enya information ni say serwaah broni ebe free Canada akọ Ghana no. O suspended on no case na o so do be Canada no ujaye. Hwe ba bia error bi wa me be kire wade. Ena afen no according to serwaah broni no ye man panyin na do dankwa esaye se o insist abusa de se o free Canada e ba ehemfa na obey o transit already no my discussion na wie adenti na ye man panyin insist say where will she take her transit? That means there's a problem somewhere. It's a problem now on it or no serwaah broni say on tiase what is really going on. It's true that thing now to so be doing a national security for be able run hotel rooms and there whatever discussion and the saying give season phones and all those kind of stories. But believe me, before national security, before any BNI or any criminal police or whatever people will come to attack serwaah broni no. Na a deep conversation bia woni ye man panyin have ya onim se betimi affect no. And now the deeper conversation that serwaah broni had with our president onim se betimi affect ni career and in the presidency betimi ama ne ono ankasa ne man panyin na odi o Ghana no abras ne nyina ne say e bia serwaah broni request bibi free man panyin wo say se wan fa sa de we amame a I have this evidence that is real and fact. That is how I see it. Eti on the taxi be to your man penny so. And sana your man penny be di a chase or bar way no yes I'm stopping no. Now or the sunshine be to the so. It will also be decided saying yes, society over yeah. I will also protect my reputation, my career, or my future. He also find a way to protect it. It definitely no a tax I would be my man penino and on so be decide say yes adia say now they are told so the be media miss me protect me home in a way because it be a relationship or friendship I don't have you know na in a different level. On another side on another side obi a wodi aban achi odi party bi achi no there are most people that have reasons e sikanti na media chire a position bi na mepe a contract bi na mepe. A typical example is like A plus party odi a chire nyina a contract, even including Captain Smart, the blessed Captain Smart. All those people, they are into parties because they need contracts, they need money, they need some connections. It is what the wachia. There are a lot of people who are following Mahama now. If the Mahama becomes president in Ghana, they are expecting Mahama to give them posts, to give them contract, or to give them money. If those people don't get that money, don't get that contract or that post, they will turn up to expose him. This is real facts. And be careful how you move on with politicians, because politicians are eager to get power. So the moment they have that power, believe me, wona obo ana obedu so no anhwa na ne refu into one way obey turn up anhwa oba be enemy to that person. Now back to the real deal of the conversation between Kevin Taylor and serwaah broni. Now serwaah broni problem in the issue ni nyina with our president ni nyina say there was a stage robbery be a course which your former CID boss Tiwa Addo I was wondering and thinking, say, your former CID boss, your friend Tiwa Addo Danquano, or you related to our president, and our family member to our president, due to the name Addo Danquano, and now a coincidence, and Addo Danquano will be a Timito. She doesn't have any family line with our president. This is just a question because I have no idea. Because her name is Tiwa Addo Danquano. And now, there was a conversation, of course, in the CID in the boss. On one kasa in the room, which is a conversation because serwaah broni was recording. Now, hoops now, they also more record ya. On person much less said in a course, so Nanado I had a bonena, a national security phobia bem, and almost on to the boise, on the conversitino, on the patanama bibiade at ye. Now, look at all these things. Serwaah broni already they accepted you to get closer to Nana Addo Danquah in the name of MPP. Secondly, Hobson Adoye is an MPP member. Tiwa Addo Danquah, I'm not sure the party he belongs to, but definitely, I think he might probably be also an MPP. I'm not sure. And the people that involved in a conversation or interview or investigation be a concerning the serwaah broni na and perform serwaah broni hu nyina, including Asin Central Kennedy Japan, they are all MPP members. And now no one can say a man penny but doku associate MPP ni because of the papa. How are you expecting that investigation to go on for you to win this case? There's no way that you win this case because the people that have surrounded the case, they are MPP people. How do you expect them to be Yuama? Jonah will be free more baby Yuama ni Jonah be or no so airpace kebi say in case say when you be free more. Because according to serwaah broni no, or person say Sikana no or demanded from Nana Addo Danquah no. Na onkrofobia o mo hihya ase a o mo so o mo percentage e wom. Eti o mo percentage ni nti e na betimi am o maka different story and o mo expose. But without that ne de o mo nyina na obi o obi obi ama because they are one party. Afeyentie ne ne mabu ha. All those questions that Kevin Taylor asked serwaah broni no was based on national security reasons. Say enkofo bi so be taking it through law nintino. Questions and answer. Now serwaah broni a conversation with Kevin Taylor could do point to be say serwaah broni person kire say yes indeed she had a good relationship with our president. Enye relationship keke o. Omutimi se omunya afahudie. Omutimi di agro. Omutimi ji womani. But remember that time serwaah broni na ne partner ana nipa wone ne wo ho no na oyo ba. Ono ankasa Evelyn serwaah broni no e wo badada. So omuyemienu so omuyemiensa have no idea but oba. A wone be ma na wo yi. Ba wone be ma ni ho biem. But ne partner wone ne wo ho no e yo ba. Which your man Penny His Excellency Nana Addo Danquah is aware. Say serwaah broni a partner on no one e ba. But there are so many men that they take advantage say oba na wo no one ne partner ne oba dia na chese say bisexual obetimi no oba da obetimi ne be ma da. Eti ne obi anim say ne partner on no wo oba. Eti the people around your man Penny were not suspecting say your man Penny and serwaah broni will be behind because serwaah broni presents the partner not always everywhere she goes. And she tell them say the partner the oil bar. That means you're lesbian. Which they all know. Hobson Adoye knew say serwaah broni is lesbian. Kennedy Japan knew say serwaah broni is lesbian. All those people around serwaah broni omunim say oni your man penny ko ba nyina omunim so a lesbian. Including that time for private jet or your man penny who so much private jet no. There was a conversation whereby serwaah broni did not go to any security check because they all knew say serwaah broni MPP ni serwaah broni is supporting our president. How was serwaah broni supporting your man penny? Afi ma menchire one secret code bi e wa. Me nyan say me na make an person odwene ho ko achire. Don't be biased. If you are NDC member, be an NDC member. But don't be biased. Let's face the fact and reality. Because yes, it's a to say only about you say you now so for so see the own. It may happen to Ubia. But let's face the fact and reality. No kura wa simnesi eka. There shouldn't be any propaganda in this. Ghana president is one. Your man penny His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa. Ne ho asem aba me Ghana ni. I'm talking as a Ghanaian. I'm not talking as a party member. I'm not talking as for any party. I'm talking as a Ghanaian. It was your Ghana ni etie ni say o ye Ghana ni e go tie ni say o ye party ni me MPP ni ti do all kan nyina o kama NDC me so me NDC ni it come talk in favor of NDC. I'm talking in favor of Ghana because we are for Ghana. One Ghana. Party bi abebe twemako but Ghana will still remain. So listen to this carefully. Now, how did serwaah broni supported our president from 2014 emane beye o mampanyi antia o request niam free ne ho a ekosi say blackmailing bi bam mama nchiro secret bi o before serwaah broni get closer to your mampanyi Nana Addo Dankwa no, she helped Nana Addo Dankwa in the name of MPP mo ba power. In the name of MPP mo ba power no. How did serwaah broni helped your mampanyi? Eti hana me kire wade bi wa. Emma is very powerful in a way of omunya information. And Emma is powerful in a way say ye use omu de niam bebre. Eti Yesu Kristo kro oba ati asefo asase so kra no. Emma no de ye adwuma. Emma and was surrounding omo de omo eduko ma no and e bekwa akodi nkonkonsa ne sade information aba. Eti ye man panyi that time with serwaah broni from 2014 no. A way na all boy man panyi in some underground ways ni bi ni some neman kitinkiti bi e be boy man panyi ama ono akasa ne amish ni vision o person be president no e betimi abe accomplish it will be a president wie no na neema bi o mudi nkomo from time no omwo relationship man omwo friendship mo mudi nkomo no obey a president wie no asisi wasesa nti neema bi so sesenti na e de ya neema bi be ko achi bi ko oboa no neema bi mu. A choir of us who they have no idea, but they have so many ways of helping the politicians. So almost getting closer to them. Now, after TSS we serwaah broni person chese odi e mampanyi omada. Tio through the interview ni tia metie ne bia wo so tie bi. Me am tie ki mi bi. Oni e mampanyi ada because Kevin Taylor asked a question. Say a man penny no one na yonko fano anam mpena mu no say na tie in a deeper way no chere say that kro mada no tim say omo yonko famu nam no kra no hu ne say de oba wo ne nchen so because asem no so a me na chere me say na say be ma na woni ne ko share dem no sebe wantimi amfa ne be ma na anwo so ne ebi osususu no mu de ne say ye bibi e me ma so there we have so many strategies. Bema bi onim se bia wono ko relationship mu a ene obetimi anya chance atimi use kwan ofa so ope because wono wan twempena umma na kwan e ma ne use se de ope tie bia koyewe mam koyewe mam no so wono ni relationship bia na otimi ye bo wono twempena de a obetimi atake advantage ye use wa ye ne ma ope ntie bia ye wono so the strategy ye mam panyi strategy o use ye se kwan wono so be fa so obetimi de serwaah broni aye adwuma. I'm on the vision album for 2020 no and it's time of a president in say be on a relationship. Now, serwaah broni se woni ye man panyi atimi akompam na sama kwa akoda mimi say bibi Peter Anochi no eno no enye road magana sleeping with our president, having a relationship with our president in any way no and building roads and sit down magana and my light ni stable. It doesn't stop anything. And say bibia Ghana because man penifo bebre na ye hu bi. Including my obabontin security o national security. Kanda pa e video kura babontia. O she pajamas oba e tostino e turning around. Let me see what you are wearing. What do you wear? Let me kanda pa national security ni pajamas na da bontin. There are a lot of politicians omoniema bebre ededa abontia due to security reasons internet me ma abontin etini sa niema we de mimi Peter Anochi say no enye me nwanwa. It doesn't surprise me eno no eye je say say nipa ne di gu nanim ase because e bi asa adwuma na wo ye no enye but eno no ema Ghana nko nanim ema Ghana nko na chinyegina faako ade ehia mo sa asem we ho no ene nkomodi a mimi nim se ebebo my Ghana eye se etwe ya adwene koso ne ehwe ne ye ne say our president, whatever relationship that you had with serwaah broni, whatever friendship that you had with serwaah broni, how come you decide to say you will compensate that woman? National security and Sembia Koso, including former CID boss Tiwa Adodankwa, involving yourself in this issue. That means there's some criminal cases be a koso. See a criminal case and you'll be a we are the there were so many cases almost kind in a criminal case. Will be attacking, will be in so many ways, some kind of criminal ways. It's compensating serwaah broni as a president in the nature say mu boom rana so mo mfam rana nya adwuma se mu boom rana so mfam rana nya adwuma dia hwan na mrana betimi ache no as a president involving yourself in any relationship. I have no idea, I'm not there to confirm say it's true say you had a relationship with that woman, but involving yourself in a criminal act. What is a criminal act? Compensating someone. Why are you compensating that person? For what reason? And until a man penny air compensating obi. For what reason? A DNA ni pana yentia or compensating. This is very important for Ghana. Because a DNT a my football, your sports, your team expose BBC nina a bribery and corruption. So involving yourself in a criminal case like taking a bribe, compensating someone, and now mo bisika edi adwedwena kuma because sen ukuro bi beba abontino and they are very serious as omanpanyi because and they example so one set is a good example na MYA of my Ghana. And on the chair say your security system is weak, the CID boss is weak, police system is weak, and there's so many investigations in national security or more say investigation be because man no kura there in weak dia and him fan strong. Police system being weak, national security weak, CID boss weak, and the dear be my Ghana because so now on Manpanyi you are involved in this case, surrounded by agriculture minister, MP, Asin Central, including some MPP members, Hobson Adoye, involving themselves in this issue, which these people surrounding all issues knew say your president is involved in such things. No more katasumu muaso. This is very serious. This is where Ghanaians have to take it serious, because being in a relationship in the betwemako, so then they die, so then and cafe, but criminal. Sa record no stage robbery na e course so a former CID boss knew this a boss asem ni guye no e ho na meme Peter Anochi ehia me no e ho na meme Peter Anochi ehia me no. Now the most important questions that comes in people's mind they say who tie me atie me Asin Central Kennedy ohene e Japan onim serwaah broni ana se onim no a crime bear son of fast or nim as will be Ghana for one you. A crime of fast will be yan on the depend on one. Near Saba, agriculture minister, so own him na or nimno. Your man Penny and Addo Dankwa, ne Baba a friend Dukuan, onus one him na or nimno. Hosting a doyadi are confirmed because in a doyana casa granting interviews and on working and no one to own him. Yes, a wabuni. So many impenium for more MPP for him or more MPP amanu kunum or munim serwaah broni na omunim no. Now, if the answer is yes, all these people that I am calling their name, they know serwaah broni. In what way? CID boss, our former CID boss, Tiwa Adodankwa, unim serwaah broni. Kwan ben na ofa so onim serwaah broni. Very important. So we say asem one so omunim serwaah broni. Na kwan mo fa so nim serwaah broni no e na be kire na afi evidence abachi. Now serwaah broni are providing evidence e kire say okọ former CID boss officer the voice appear wom is an evidence. Now serwaah broni timi nya kwan ene ye mampanyi for private jet without going through under any security check. A kwan ben so na obi timi nya kwan ma ye mampanyi. If you become president rules will set you different from an ordinary person, and all these MPs and politicians holding any titles be there. You are different if you are president, totally different. So how can an ordinary person, just a normal citizen or a Ghanaian, a friend Evelyn serwaah broni, etiminya kwan ene ye man panyi afro private jets without going through under any security check is poor and wrong. It doesn't work anywhere. Do you know why I'm telling you this? Me here Juma airport. Me here Juma airport. In an airport na here Juma no. Obi o here Juma airport to be able catch na o say whether we a penny we akra we a worker or na wo say we a boss wa, you will still go through a security check before you go inside. There is nowhere they will allow you to enter airports as a worker, as a manager, as a director without going through a security check. They will definitely check you out before you enter to work. So now, our president, sitting president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa, a high private jets, took a project for Ghana, now any business, and now some negotiation with other countries. Now, or the citizen Ghana need airport, not private jet in going through any security check. No, I go freely and no one see a train and they are welcome. No, I go to them because president in any kind of information say ni pass me see eba. It is say we share home, say we share home, so many way and no one see a man acquire free no room. You know why it's a problem? First, for no one can say a man penny security reasons. The woman can get access in any way to record you, to tap you in any way. And on a man, security reasons. Secondly, for security reasons, if be na obana nkasa obet na private jet no, she's unaware or near my one home. Maybe or the about them. Not anything happens bia. Oh president, you account for those things. They will accuse you on that because woman department now on chain. It's anything that will happen no. Bia with Nipana were inviting Ibiano, you hold accounts for that. So going through a national security system no to people that you are getting closer as our president in Yapa. It is one go through any security you be what me remudia. Next year see security system in Ghana is also poor. Why should it be like that? I didn't think say banisa. Now, serwaah broni ni sema wo kan nyina ne say etimi ababo ntia Ghana fo ye nyina ya tibi ama ensem no eda so trend ya kwa amanfo gusu o mo ka ho nyina asem ni say or request sika bi free man panyi wo so wo fa say sika ne mra no se wo be compensate me wo be pata me dia me hie sika dodo say fa say sika no ma me sa de no so na wo ya anda omuso mra mu no ye be kire wo say me hu kwan me fa so me ka na brofo no a Facebook for me twa say wan ka ne yie say tuntum mail what you say me nim say wa wo ye badwen ma wo beti ase say o pese o fa kwan boni bi so agi ni panisika because ni pan compensate you and I was wa request it and I was wa request it tie ni yo me pese wo badwen ba wo dwiri ni ma bi wo no adwini tutu because siamo kotena mrachi kwa ni ebusebusa mo questions are there are so many important sa die we efa say lawyers ni judges mramu a ensembu we bebusa wo abe lock nipa na wo pese wo compensate you no yes you are holding responsible wo na wo be compensate you no so wa request it unya sika dodo say no mfama etimu mienu nyina mo the same scale me nuam Edward na aka asem no wa obetimi aka asem no wakan wo Edward aka asem na me pese me ka no tuntum mail no ene wo ho no sa word bi be yisu ama because me na me no maye bone ana se mama bone bi asi wo sumu ase stage road bi akoso ena ayese me pataw. It is the moment I also be requesting no wo so ba share under the same system na mu. It munyina mababa be the same level. Nipa no person compensate you or no ankasa nyina kuma no compensate you in any amount and request it. The moment I be requesting Kim, next also wan kwa kushem. Ndusu wo ko shem na wo request no. Say wudie bia na aboni bi na course so a wo request say sika ne de akata wudie no so ana say. Almost no kure no mo de be adwuma. And now, tie asem we na hye ne so pa. Asem wa ye di hu nkomo yi, tie ni ye na hye ne so very important. Aya na enye se ye begu ye mampanyi animu ase. Mimemi ametie yi, enye mepe. Se ye begu ye mampanyi animu ase. Na emom se waye o mampanyi no akanfo anatwifo ye wakasa bi se ana omo wakasa bi omo kase opanyi a wotere fie ema enkrawe na nkan se ye kana nkawefo a omo so omo de ne beka ho. Eti se waye o mampanyi na se within your family surrounds you no anade bi atwa wo ahia no se wantimi antutu ni ya o man Ghana na wo betoto ye nema yi ade atwa wo ahia aso mampanyi no a wo be solve na aso panyi no wantimi anya the whole Ghana na wo be yes ade no and whatever went on between your mampanyi and serwaah broni, if your mampanyi antimi handle an issue with serwaah broni to solve this issue with that woman, the whole Ghana. Hey, enu na ya na mama mpanyi no, wasem no yenti ase yi no. Enti se wo yo mampanyi na se bibi se ababonti a. Ababonti a. Let us say it doesn't sound good as a leader. It doesn't sound good at all as a leader. And now, whatever relationship I want to say serwaah broni course se mo ko die, se mo ko ye de no. Your first lady, I said it from the beginning, say obaba doku a eya we. Say when say serwaah broni ne kwa up and down in the name of MPP. Definitely our first lady Rebecca so be ya we say serwaah broni enemy kunu and ne kwa up and down eba. For some reasons, for some certain reasons, nobody knows. Nobody knows say no more ya na say no more ko, but definitely no enkrofo be breeding say ye mampanyi ni serwaah broni ene na man na mo ko no mo ba to atimi nya the chance ko atimi akotena private jet no hey emumpa unya Ghana on sanse bi say pia bontia na ehu the kind of leadership ayewo but this time it's very disgrace say ye mampanyi His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa and simply say be pia bonting. And then you can still find some people that will be defending. I'm not here to support say there's serwaah broni can in no correct. That is serwaah broni story. I'm not here to defend. Each and everyone bia who knows this story. Any person bia will name the story between serwaah broni and your mampanyi His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa bia also have his or her own story to tell concerning the Yehuno. If you take somebody like Asin Central in Japan, say, Omen narrating a story concerning serwaah broni and Yemampanyi Nana Addo Dankwa, he would definitely talk in favor of our president and in the name of their party MPP, which is a fact. If you take somebody like Hobson Adoye to explain now no some kind of story concerning the course definitely Obeka in favor of the president. But say the meaning about Kubisu the stage robbery was by the press, no? Whether it was by the press, whether it was by the MPP, whether it was by any party. Say stage robbery near course ni na mdi kan catch you beginning no. Obadwene ba ne ma bi wa also fa kwa adwendwene. Serwaah broni ni charge a wono de beto na Addo Dankwa so. Se ohia saade ni free no ho no. E na be ma saade ni so be ba ni tim se ene saade a. Because if you have evidence on your phone, anywhere you have your evidence bia no. E so mutimi gi sa ne ma ni nyina free wunsem. It is a stage robbery ni be koso. Ye mampanyi na be sha ase a. E wo de serwaah broni ka kire ye mampanyi nti a. Sa stage robbery ni be koso. Because serwaah broni ka kire ye mampanyi se ebia me wadaja wo me phone so me wo recording bi wo me phone so me wo mfoni bebrebe a me no twitwa wo me phone so etisa enyema wo ya me so me hia firi wo no se wan fa ama me a me de beba abonte a definitely adwene of stage robbery ni beba ni tirim wo ye nipa me pesa wo dwene ho ko akire enye se me supporto ana me defende die me hunu na me ka akire wo no. The moment ye president ye mampanyi stage robbery bi beba na adwene mu say mame ne national security and ankrofo bi nhihye na me engineer ma bi mfiri ho no na chese say wa broni request bi afiri ho enye say wa broni free Canada ba Ghana edie na beba ye mampanyi na addo dankwa excellency etrim say oba me ne na atena na me ne na di nkomo a na me ne na nya yonkofo from 2014 na oba Ghana na so oba ba ye ni project bi a menye ne yenkwaje ne phones ana ase yenkwaje ne ho niema edie na beba ne tirim wa wo ye obadwene ba no wo de wo so fa kwa adwendwenem what will be the reason? Because you are not there, I am not there. That's why I'm telling you, say, you observe conversation, no, interview, no, among comedy, no, dear who are China make a be actually. The American what you say? It is Hannah, then it's here. Who say, Obi say there was a conversation before. Oh, Obiani, the way was it here, some far. On say, yeah, I can't follow. As long as I wear a canoe, Ujina ha wutie me ahwemede, ote kasa no. Enu nti na Ujina so wutie me no. Se ote kasa na se dia. Ye say, dia wote ye no mpo. Dia wanti no. Sa na ye mo kansa no mo kano. Dia wanti ni mpo no. E wo se de obesi aka no. Na dia watie no. E wo se de obesi akokirikiri mafa ene se de ositi ase fa. Eti nkomo amimi ni wudi obi akura ni se de ositi ase fa. Eti se de wo ti ase fa ni se de osi fa no. Sa ankwa ama wa adwene be ye wote se enti sa. Ba wo ye obadwene ba yi de me bisa wo question say. Before ye man panyin ebe ye na adwene say or this stage robbery bia na obe planning krofo bi amia ye say wa broni bibi no ebe gina bibi so die na betimi agina so e wo de say wa broni no aka kire no eno nkire say wa broni na ye bone ana say wa broni na ye mistake e kire wo say whatever discussion that and now whatever words bia say wa broni yusuma ye man panyin bia no oye o man panyin a o represent o di Ghana nim no nko ade. He has no right to involve himself in any stage robbery bia. Tienye, eti wo a wo ye badwene ba na ese odwene ho ne mabu nko akiri se asem na America na migina on point say de se wa broni ye ne de ono ye Ghana ni se wa broni nye MPP ni onye MP onhodi any title bia in Ghana onji Ghana sika bia Ghana ntua tax mano enye Ghana sika na de hwe se wa broni nipa wa ye important wo mu a ema asem we me kire wo no ye mampanyi his excellency na addo dankwa eti whatever say wa broni said or did or concerning any issue biano our president the leader of Ghana has no right to involve himself in any robbery or stage robbery or any criminality. No. The American feel so what must it is a ultimate na fame kire say the reason why he would have involved himself in those issues and say nipa na catch and say one evidence be because certainly need come on a check. This started from 2014. From 2014 bano it's not just one day or two. Eti nipa na wa trust no wa gina di enti na wa open up amano. Eti before we be na adwene say afei de me expose you no na ne na gina bibi so eti de ne na gina so no de kasa before ye si onifrani eso obeto bo aba wo na owo de ne na esisu a oka nti na ono oba no ne na gina bibi so eti ye man panyi so be involve ne ho in any planting bia ompe so omudi gu oba na nim asia na omogi ne bibi afiri no a na omoso na egina bibi so na ese efata se ye man panyi ede ne ho be hye saa ne ma bi se mu ana. Ask yourself this question. As a leader of Ghana, omanpanyi a odi oman Ghana ni mu kan a oman na to abama na yema ne se omedi oman ni mu kan no eye fata se oye saa ne ma na ana. Na wo so obusa ho se na emfata dia edi enti na ye former CID boss enso nim saa ne ma bi se na omakata so emuomu aso saa edi enti ne ba ne saa edi esu nti ena saa ne ma bi se akoso a eye MPP amanyokuo no empanyimfo ni bi su nim se ensem bi se ekoso a omakata so a wo matima tena se aye hwan amana bedrum pempen so ese edri adintra edien ene ekoso na che say we have to get some tangible reasons, and any reasons that will come out to biano means telling you say sanima we koso dia is telling you say mimi ni umienu say omon hyehyeye. Even we MPP ni kura hu say wo man yokuo no, the party that you belongs to no omo management ni poor to the extent say only one woman etimi aba be wura MPP mu, including our president ye man panyi his excellency Nana Dankwa ama national security any CID boss in sensem bia pie moment me handle no dia. That means they have a poor management, very poor management, including even Hope Sinadoye. I know some interview and a conversation with Hope Sinadoye on one kasa kase or Canada hotel or dano is sometimes the spare key is being given by serwaah broni, which is a fact. Why? They had a good relationship. On one case, I was in a doyen masemo. Me pesa odwini nebe wugu achi was in the hotel oda. Se oda hotel. Serwaah broni e was spare key ntino. Otimi be wura hotel room ho. Abreko no Hope Sinadoye wada. Iti oni nanisu beti no. Na serwaah broni etini nchen. Se ono Hope Sinadoye yire eye badwire ba ono so dwire ko achire gifty empress a obebusan ho say what kind of deeper relationship ana edien kwa na wo ne serwaah broni ntem ntia wutimi di wo hotel spare key mano minia ene mebu wo ha se wanye inquisitive antimi anye ne ma bi na obu ani gu ne ma bi so a ye de ne ma bi fa was obema watu kwan ko Canada national security system no good. You cannot compare the security system to Africa. There's no way. It's giving your spare key to serwaah broni hotel room no. It means a lot. It tells a lot. What the crown out that wanna serwaah broni api no tiwo. Or so the aduane na bros or the na bre wo. Edie nko na mo wa etimi ba saade no. Esumwase epobe na mo boy etimi ba saade no. I think say serwaah broni and the conversations, I think say audio subia oni ye man panyi kura di ho nkomo nyina de apie even the numbers nyina ba bonche e kire say ye man panyi number no ne ne twire nie. That means e koso. It no matter how you people are trying to defend, let's call a spade and tell and face the fact yen kan kire man panyi say what he did and what has happened is no. It doesn't go anywhere and yet mo ba bia. No matter whatever happened between serwaah broni and your man Penino, your man Penny is at fault totally. And we are president now, and Mrani Chinimutan, so me favor no. The law will favor him in so many ways because in Crawford, on Mecca case in Yinano, I am Crawford MPP appointed by our president. But the only people that will make the true stand and justice for everyone are your my Ghana, Timemufona, Moya Ghana for Munya party members. So we Ghana ni na wonya party member. Na enye party and I also so dia. Who na obeti mema no kure ayedwuma. MPP ni be in favor of MPP. NDC ni be in favor of NDC. CPP ni be in favor of the party. But Ghana ni ebeye in favor of justice for Ghana. It's ye Ghana ni and your party ni. Your party can go today, your party can come tomorrow, but Ghana will still remain. It will be a Ghanaian. I'm telling you, say all these people that follow politics, most of the people, they need contracts, they need money, they need posts. So sanema we antimi ama me di omonsa, including Captain Smart, they get disappointed. So we Ghana ni na openokra. It doesn't matter the party that will come in power in Ghana. You are still a Ghanaian and you will still fight and talk for Ghana. But when you're a party member, you always favor your party. And this will not help Ghana at all, today or tomorrow. You are partisans for so long. It's Ghana and Timin Koso. But ye party semoton chain. Ni akasi ye face Ghana for no credit aminia. Uye why na obedi power nko ade the justice and no credit bako. The truth is only one and nothing can stop the truth. E kwan na say enkrofo nya adwuma nye. Enema boy din, enema ntimi nkoso. Enema say ebi adum so bi ko ba bi omo di diska bi. Now you're a party member, you sit back defending the party, say, oh, you're a party member, na Ghana and Senke. Now, who ni papa who chow now on Kawani Aji. Now, one no one bush and phobia, bro, baby. And you are telling me, say, this is a better Ghana. Believe you and me, it's not about, say, MPP also. The time NDC was in power, the same people that you see that they are defending our president now, they are the same people that were criticizing the time of NDC. These same people that you see that they stood up to defend the president in all ways and means, telling you, say, Ghana, you see, and a Ghana name of Kuye, and on Penny Juma, you won't be that, and the best president, they are the same people that were criticizing and condemning the time of NDC. So believe you and me, these people that you see that are defending your man Penny and a Mugu your man Penny and you don't want the good name of Ghana man Penny, they are the same people that they will turn their back when their party is not on power, no more co-opposition. They are the same people that will still tell you, say, oh man Penny not is on yet. That is why I'm telling you, say, you're Ghana new and you're partisan and your politicians say we a party member. You're Ghana ni now we are Ghana ni and now who near my echoes or Ghana. Cannot crash the Ghana for. There's one party that I really love because of democracy. That is NDC. Get it in mind. It doesn't mean say I love NDC. It doesn't mean say I love MPP. It's Ghana sengi krana. Mr. Party first. That be the moment you become party first, Ghana is nothing. It's kronfo we are there krana the wo boni aguso because your party is in power. Oh, June say Ghana betimi tumpona. How many people na motia brochira mu follow party A and our party B? You have no idea of any party ruling Abrochire. There are a few people that follow the politicians in Abrochire. How many people? How many people are motia brochira mo betimi aka kire me say their party ni eye wa Abrochire no mu involved and amunim de eko. You have no idea. All what you know, they say, hey, you see, how you, or Mako, you see, all what we know, they say the system is working. How many times now we are going near what is will be a wild brute? Air catcher will say, me wa America, party when a yard, papa, me wa America, party when a good, me wa America, CPP a good, me wa Germany, party when a good, me wa Belgium, me wa Canada, me wa UK. They are not talking about that, they are telling you the system is working. And why can't you as a Ghanaian be proud and bold say the system has to work in Ghana? So if people are telling you to fix the country, it doesn't mean say you empower money you because you perceive the system has to work in Abrochire and it can work because ye Ghana for ye before na ye ti Abrochire ye nim say supernatural power be any ha ye ni power dwen no mo de ye adwuma wa. There's no supernatural power in Abrochire. Ye who robot to be a warrior adwuma nipa ntimi nya bi ye nipa na na ye say adwuma no ball adwuma enkuku adwuma clean adwuma whatever works in Abrochire ye nipa na ye ntidi enti na nipa na omwo Ghana no ntimi nya bi. So we are not talking about party in Abrochire. There's nobody. Check all those people that have influence, that have voice to speak on social media. Nobody is talking about any party in Abrochire. They are only talking about the system. And who is making the system? You don't know. It may catch us be a Ghanaian and your politician and your party member. Don't be a partisan. Somebody be a party went, a girl, whatever. No matter what happened, I am a party member. That is what is killing us. It is what in China the party free what they are now in the near BA. The same president that we are talking about now is the same president who told Ghanaians said yetisikaso esokomodie. This same president was the one who told Ghanaians said Sonoba in power, $1 cedi, $1. These are the same president who told Ghanaians said economy is very poor in Ghana. This same party member, obey a leader, obey a flag bearer, a man penny excellence in another dankwa, was telling us some time ago, say, oh my Ghana, yet is castle, yeah, bread, and the management in your poor economy is very bad, and on power, and you might be best son. These are the same people that were telling us the stories. So what are we seeing today? And seminar mo kachire ye no. And seminar Ghana for mu gidi ye na etoma kuma so a omo so mbombe ne no moye. So don't be a partisan. Be a Ghanaian. Oba no se wo kwan o man tem ase oba be ye ni no oba no anye ni ya. You are telling me say because you are party member say o man tem atutu kura na enko sa. They are doing a poor roads. A kwan ni kunkum nipa. Omo ye kwan na enche na atutu erosion na take place. Etu to na ejira for baby a. You people are telling me say we are partisans so you don't care. Mini aya na no odi o because what ti abrochi no wonye partisan o we abrochi system na we follow. If you remember all those things that our president told us before he came on power, na hwe ma wo ye. Enye sansam na wo kan ye no wo ye. O ti akire na observing the o se nema nkoye, Ghana nkoye, enema bi nkoye. But obetina so ye ni se de bibia koye. Asisi ono ankasa ne management kakra bia. Oba bia be involve watimi ni nanya some relationship kakra bi wantimi handle. Not the whole Ghana. Not the whole of Ghana. And Sembe na your vice president. Ono kura na sem na sometimes yana ma mra no. Baumia can speak and brag. Hey. Mini am tie Baumia nsem bia wo kan ya. Eni nsem bia wo so obeya ma my Ghana. Na me hwe Baumia na ho. I am surprised. Me hwe nsem bia Baumia kan pa. Hey, toilet ye be si siama mo. Hey, dia na mo pe, won kan kire be yama mo. Hey. Eti di omo kan no, me nua wo tu e no mo ye. Ebi a wo ti abroche di system ne sa ye ma onti no. Wo fi se sa na wo Ghana. Babusa omo wo Ghana this time. Said your man panyin na wo ti so se no. Ensem ne promises a one ne vice president. Ya bedi e kire Baumia e be ka kire Ghana for no. Eno no wo ya ma o na Dabi. Minia ensem papa wo otia. What do I say? Media no kure na maka akire no. Na tie no kure ni yi ne fa no kure no kwa adwendwem. Say wa broni no story na wo kan no, it can be true, it can be false, but there are evidence attached to nsem na wo kan, which makes nsem na wo kan very strong. There are some conversations we are about thing. There are some chats we so say about thing. All these things now about thing now is telling you say the management of our president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa, is very poor. Wabobon krofo bebree fo dia omo nyina no Ghana fo na hwe Ghana sika ene de hwe agriculture minister ye MP4 ye mampanyimfo ni bi wo ha Ghana sika de hwe ye mampanyi is involved in this, involving himself in any conversation. CID boss, national securities involving themselves in all these issues is very poor. How can our president, our sitting president, involve himself in such issues? And then our president, you hired a private jet and invited a party member, a citizen, a Ghanaian, so I'm not now a private jet without going through under any security check. And once say you walk in straight up, it's very poor. This thing has to be condemned. And our president has a lot to tell us. Now, me say your man penny is say woko. Because the time of Swan, he will be gone. And then the time is also in the near, it's due. We are in 2022, 2022 will just end. The new year 2023, he's gone. He's no more. He's no more. But it tells you, say, the party MPP, our management is very poor. Their communication is very poor because they still insist and defend lies. That makes them very poor. They know, say, this is the truth, but they will be defending lies. They know say no credit whether even say why broni had nothing to do with our president, with the evidence or the about there are some things we need to condemn. But you can see the partisans, the MPP people that claim they are MPP, that they still want to die hard fans people will be defending lies. That makes the party very poor in management. It's very bad. Let's call a spade and face the facts. Yenye Ghana ni na Ghana ne be ye a me nyina me no mi eluso. Ye ni kuro bia biem se Ghana. Eti ye ntina won kase ye party member ntino Ghana ensay. Entina won kase me de me party ba Ghana ne beko yie. Na wo party ba na Ghana nko yie kura na wa ye di no. Dabi. Ye Ghana ni, me ye Ghana ni, me Ghana ni a party betimi atwam, party betimi disappoint you, party betimi fail you. Ba Ghana de me no ye wo. Ye ntimi sisa na nko ba bia ye wo sa. Omu nyina betimi akọ. Omampanyi bia ba betimi awu kura akọ. Ye former president and late so akọ. Atames onkoy. Jejo Rollins onkoy. Omu bebre na abekọ. Osa ajefo oji Ghana siwa. Obama ye freedom and justice. So no so kọ. They all pass away, but Ghana still remains. Nti ye Ghana ni, eme party ni, ukudi party suwa chipe, se nye post na open, nye contract na open dia. Neche se, die di wani muka ane die minuya, se wankasa, o request na won sent ni ankape. Expose ni bidi actually. This is how it goes. Nti ye mampenyi, you fail totally. Involving yourself in all national securities, you know. You fail Ghana. And somehow promising Ghana, ne die, ni ye mampenyi, ni ye nimse ni huni fin. We thought say he's never at fault. The people that you saw in the beginning, na Mahama, yes, one Tracy Boache, and a Mahama, yes, one Miss Bell, and a Mahama. Check this records very well and carefully. Check this records very well carefully. Share or more no more yet. And a Mahama de T. Mahama de T. Tracy Boache, Mahama and Miss Bell, Mahama de Shkanny. These are the same people, and now serwaah broni and your man penny a rolia with evidence it show very clear no conversation, chats, videos, and yama ekosono. These are the same people who defend a claim to say the your monty. Muhammad ye no pukura de na eye atisem no mo de cancel. But now we not be clear. The pictures evidence is clear. Kosinadoye even claims Asin Central MP uhi omo hwan nim serwaah broni even enumpo omatitiada. This tells you how partisan people can behave. Check those records and see all those people that are talking. It is out here china wu tiem na wo time na wo de abufu tiem a wo wakoma mu unim ne kure no na emum no kure no yanti na ba abontia na hyew but ye be ka no kura kyew because no kure ye ba akuni nti no wan ye ba be so. And trust you, the way to stories be brave. It's very bad. Your man Penny, His Excellency Nanado Dankwa. All those promises that you made Ghana, you failed Ghana. And some are mobile catching in now, moving new yasumi in ano. And yan only man more yellow. Nieti the media, very bad. Our president has failed Ghana. And this thing has to be careful. Yes, even ye pa. Because we employ at you, not the NTD. Nearly says a buja. Say buja. Minya. Me see some people wait here. Peter Anochi me na we do come. What I say? So I me live Peter Anochi TV a. Me nu am chia pa. Prince me hu pa. Obri ni mu so me hu pa. Me chia obi onya ho o TV a o he me. Enye bufu nya time. We ye Ghana ni die. Be proud as a Ghanaian. Be proud as a Ghanaian. Nema Ghana ho hia than party. Omo obo so be di atem. Omo di bufu be kasa. Omo de nsem bia be kan nsem bia omo de bia no omo ye nkrofu bia omo ne party no ase obi be se edi twa mafuruma enti edi atwa na furuma no nko ade yi se wuku no sa nkrofo ne de o kan okra che no kra na be ne ya but you will be obetimi face fact and reality no and be bo menua ti o team so na wo hweme a be introduce tap send e the amount tap send is super one of the fastest and easiest app I will be very very good because you should download a me see unya download tap send in go phone so a unya download pe o de obehu sa rating maybe edru. This same president was telling Ghanaians say $1 1 cedi but o de kohwe $1 o download tap send in we after downloading the tap send no hwe $1 ne hwe Ghana cedi no we say Ghana cedi was slow. Ghana cedis see I think say obey $8 and I think say about 70 something dollars. Until you download tap send anywhere. Now if you promo code no use P anoche 1 P anoche 1 as your promo code. Unya bo P anoche 1 on your first transaction. Bema 5 bonus free. $5, €5, £5 for free. no enye mi sika o. Downloading tap send is not my money. Downloading tap send na enye serwaah broni enye mampanyi eye wu ye die mu because obia ni way o send sika ko Ghana and I will send sika ko Africa. Obi o send sika ko Africa. Oba free obi se mi nua won send sika ma me and I obedo kwa kuja Afro shop and I obema obi se wo kofi na de akwa ma me. But when offer wow phone Android and Apple no wako Google Play no wako Apple Store no about tap send. Obo tap send na ebe yama e na oba nda ho na ni age no. Na what download it. O download it, they will ask of your name, your date of birth and things that they will know say who ni pana or downloading e wa. After downloading, your transaction, no say your first transaction, you use P and not your one as your promo code now. Every month 5 bonus free. After you get this 5 bonus free, no, say $100 now send you $105. Say euros won't say wow 100 euros I will send it, but about 105 euros. £5 so about 105 pounds. That is added to you with Sikana will send no. And then Sikana will send no sunya send the kwa within a few minutes. Now so asaka. You don't have to use your credit card, one card be wow normal bank card ne use no. Now they are online banking no partner. If you are facing any difficulties in sending tap send and are making your transaction and once what type of Peter Nochi, ma download do adini nyina wi ba me send dia e bia error see na ma kire odi wi a wo so bitimi aye no say the minim no but won say o download wi a ase ho no after seeing the money na say o so ka say use promo code and your promo code will be P1 as your promo code. Now was sending that on Sakon free. Adam also asked Fred what he has to say about the interview with serwaah broni and asked his boss Kennedy to speak with what we want to hear. This question that you are asking, one thing here is that Fred now or US no. Also no one can have propaganda news be that I say serwaah broni akwa kuwia bayre, which is not true. They just wanted to twist the whole issue into somewhere else. Secondly, Hubsinado so have a different story say they have some evidence be almost so no media hold this serwaah broni down. It's all because they want to say serwaah broni so yembe no and simbu are onka. And then Canada Japan has nothing to say on serwaah broni's issue because already Canada Japan as Asen Central on unim say serwaah broni ni be mampanyi unim say serwaah broni ni mampanyi ewo ayonkofa omudi nkomo in what way unim ono so timi ni di nkomo mahia wo ayi bi ase into such people no there's nowhere they can defend our president in any way, and they are defending our president will also even bring more fire. But now they know the truth and they don't want to accept the truth and they want to use people to twist the whole story into another way. But senke you be there come senko koto way kana bodwe say serwaah broni case we koye mahama nke koye mahama ka ba na nke yetwanwe mo ho ba na nka video aba anka satama nka kuma wudu we enko de aye movie anka bi mususu de aye comedy script ke de aye nema bibiri ba ekoye mampanyi ni de omuntimi nka ne bibiri because the voices na omode beka ni nyina no aye MPP for ntinya de a ombeka what you say and Tiwa say what about Tiwa we want to hear to come out Tiwa has no so de ebeding former CID boss Tiwa ebeding so obeba beka Tiwa no ebeba beyi ne ho ano a ontimi meyi ne ho ano emme defend it. Get this thing straight. That is why me pese ye nyina ye face fact no because what tie chi na wo hwebia wo behu ne ye I say wo hwe football no utimu say ago pass ma we anke beko but omo bo ndi omo nim kon fa so omo bo no ntitie ne ye CID boss oba in a defensive ontimi me defend ye mampanyi ena ontimi su me defend no ho se onim se serwaah broni nemu ono behwe se serwaah broni aka bibia to no so a enye no kra eno no obetimi ayi ano ba ontimi me deny ne se serwaah broni onim no ena ontimi deny ne se onim se serwaah broni ni hopes na doye ne ensem bi se ikoso Niemum will be defending a beer assembly I can't on the soa and yenokre. And then who is going to invite the CID boss in an interview or conversation or discussion? Who? Why? And if Ghanaians are requesting and insisting, say, the truth will never come out. But one thing that we have to know is that the management with them is very poor. Even with the promises that they gave Ghanaians, say, Ombeyama Ghana for no, and you know no more. It's these people, how are you expecting them to come to tell you the truth? Are you expecting the CID boss to come and tell you, say, the serwaah broni can you No. Are you expecting Kennedy Japan to come out and tell you, say, serwaah broni is right? No. Are you expecting even the hopes in Adroyena or no timid in hotel spare key, serwaah broni no, and me can't send your money across the No. Who else are you expecting to hear the truth? And are you expecting our president himself, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, to come out and tell you, say, I'm really sorry for Ghanaians, say, what happened between me and serwaah broni? No. Are you even expecting the president's daughter, Dukua, to come out and tell you, say, serwaah broni, what Evelyn is saying is also true? No one is coming out to tell you the truth. But wona we Ghana ni na esa wote de ekoso na se. Na hunu enhyehye ne nema egugu akwam. Na hwe kwan a obefa so a se mu choose a good leader mo be hunu enhyehye a mo beto because ensem bibiri na akoso a enkoyi. And this are ekoso na kire wo say with our president too. Anema etwa ne ho hye kakra bi with every serwaah broni no wantimi amanage ansolve the whole Ghana and ubitimi solve the issue and a problem. This is what you have to understand. It's all these people no there omantimi so kran say ma out amekasa. It tells you and me say already no it's the truth. And na omo bold enough for say be defend they say asem no nya no credit. They should also take it to court. And which court? We want a higher court, and the court will be defending with the justice and truth, not in Ghana. And on Western, no, say no, Canada, because she's in Canada. Just like Kennedy Japan tries to sue Kevin Taylor, say and send me all canon, or the good who fee, or they say anything as a politician. If they truly know, say, they say, what Bruni can no credit. Nan sem na okani na ebotiri maka na they say a man penny din and or you good who free dia they should take her also to court in Canada. Na yehwe said the man be adwuma. Yehwe the man be adwuma. What I say? It is say no me no I'm waiting to see the part 2 of the video just like one of our brothers is saying. And then the part 2 will be some videos that we will look upon the videos to be real or not real. Because one thing that I realized on Kevin Taylor and I say Kevin Taylor wouldn't involve himself in an illegal issues bia e babo ntia ne nimbegu asia ontimi nyi ne ho ano e wo mrakwan so. Kevin Taylor is also trying to play the smart move to the extent say any questions that he will ask say wa broni bia no e dru e mrakwan mu a anase obi taking it on so the ne court ana okusiu no a obetimi yi ne ho ano. Anything I make catch up from beginning say everything what interview that they did me now a script say what broni the questions that is coming. Kevin Taylor also have the questions there and she knows how she's going to defend herself because was steady questioning for some time. When I maybe sell evidence they've had a good discussion and tell it almost share Jumana Pantino and come on Mudi come. Said the bear maybe far, no more their far, we far, no more their far, sana coin. But no clear was him media. If they think said seminar or more can no credit, they should take it to court. Almost taking it to court, never said they want to defend the truth. Now they didn't know me and the Omobua. Because a seminar on other defraid, so grab a canto say what bringing so no. Say court case who do a that defraid and hope so also we are by there. On so we are by Arabia. Into also your case. It means and a Peter Noche, we do be see. Oh, have a life. Oh, Peter Noche TV. Like na a follow. Any information be about on Chinibiano. We are here to give you the information and tell you our mind as a Ghanaian. Set the Ghanaian. Me come out in Chelsea as a partisan. No mum, ye Ghanaian. Otime Kase ye din komwe ni ababe di hon komo. It is a Peter Noche TV and our hemia. For more ne like page no ne follow page no ne share ma wonua bi so nti de ekoso ewo o my Ghana mu na yenyina yehwe na Ghana enye yi yensum eni nipa o man ebe yi a menua igina me no omienu so se yebehwe ne de yi ato yi na yama ye mampanyimfo no omohunu se ne omo yi bia ne ni twa isi asusu gufo ma yi ti de ekoso nyina nti omontoto omoniema yi na omantoto omoniema yi dia we are here to tell them right in their face, and here they will hear their voice. Na Peter Anoche, Minubisi. Tap send also download. Need to be Anoche 1 as your promo code to get your $5 off your £5 for free. Na Minubisi. Machio, we are going in Kwande. I salute you. Bye.